I'm Dorothea von Boxberg, the CEO of Brussels Airlines, and very happy to come back to Nairobi with our flight. And you wanted to know why we're now coming back to Nairobi, and I think because it's a very large market. So Brussels Airlines has a big footprint in Africa, flying to 18 destinations in sub-Saharan Africa, and Nairobi will actually be our largest market that we're serving, and so I'm very happy that that we started, and I'm convinced it will be a success. It's a combination of visiting friends and relatives passengers, of tourism that has grown a lot over the last years here, and then of course also corporate travelers, where we see a lot of institutions like the UN, but also companies of all sizes, up to the startups that you have here in Savannah Valley. So it's really very cool to see that development, and we believe that there's a high demand for this link into the capital of Europe, to Brussels. So we fly 6 weekly flights in summer and 4 weekly flights in winter. That's the plan. And 2 of them are linked with the Kigali flight, and the other ones are direct into Brussels. At Brussels Airlines, we have a fleet of A330s. And so we'll come here with an A330 with a very good product, actually. So 30 business class seats and 21 premium economy class seats. I think both very much catering for the needs of the customers that need to rest a bit more or have some more comfort. And then, of course, also a very nice economy class with all the good things you have on board of such flights. And I think what we're particularly proud of is the great service and hospitalities of our flight attendants. So I think anyone who's flying with us can really have a very nice experience and meet the Belgian hospitality that we're bringing here to Kenya on that route. We have already more than 50,000 bookings on that route, so there is really very strong demand, and this is why we don't have any specific thing that we don't now do for the start, because we see that there's very big demand already, and well, we're happy to have more people know about that we're flying, and I'm quite sure that we find a lot of passengers for that flight. So you will see both the onboard product, the onboard service, but also the hub Brussels is a very specific benefit that we have. It's a smaller hub, it's very easy to navigate for passengers, and it's also showing that Belgian hospitality. So both in terms of the shops, so for example, Brussels Airport is the largest pralin shop in the world, but also the Belgian beers, but also really Belgian hospitality. So I think it's a very convenient and very efficient airport to go through. That's a benefit. And then we've got some very nice connections on the transatlantic for passengers going to the US or Canada. And we do that together with our joint venture partners. That's United Airlines and Air Canada. And I think that also sets us apart from some others, that we've got some very good connections there through the hub in Brussels. Every long-haul flight is actually contributing to the cargo business with the bellies. So in the bottom of the airlines, you don't only have the luggage of the passengers, but also still some containers for cargo. And out of Kenya, of course, it's very important to have the famous flowers, but also vegetables and fruits flying on those planes, and we're looking for that as well.